The second power quality phenomena to be discussed is short duration RMS variations. Short duration RMS variations are defined as having a duration of 1/2 cycle up to 1 minute. They also include a magnitude component that will be discussed in more detail later. Short duration RMS variations are broken down into several well-known subcategories including sags, swells, momentary interruptions, and temporary interruptions, all of which will be discussed in more detail. Voltage sags are a very common occurrence. In fact, many of us notice voltage sags in our homes when our air conditioning units turn on or during storms when our lights dim. Based on IEEE 1159-2009, voltage sags have magnitudes from 90% down to 10% of the rated nominal voltage. This means a voltage sag on a 120 volt rated electrical system is defined as an event ranging from 108 volts down to 12 volts for a duration of less than 1 minute. Essentially, a voltage sag is created by an unexpected change in the electrical system's impedance or large increases in its current. This figure shows a waveform of a voltage sag event. In industrial systems, voltage sags may occur during the start of large equipment such as motors due to their high inrush current. Severe voltage sags may result in equipment or processes dropping offline or reinitializing. Voltage sags can also stress equipment connected to the electrical system. Sources of voltage sags may be inside an energy consumer's facility or on the utility's electrical system. The impact of voltage sags to a facility's operation will depend on the depth of the sag, how long the sag lasts, and how sensitive the connected equipment or process is to sags. Voltage swells are less common. IEEE 1159 defines instantaneous voltage swells as having magnitudes from 110% up to 180% of the rated nominal voltage. This means a voltage swell on a 120 volt rated electrical system is defined as an event ranging from 132 volts up to 216 volts for a duration of up to 1/2 a second. Temporary voltage swells may last as long as 1 minute. Certain fault conditions can produce voltage swells on the unfaulted phases. Swells can also be the result of de-energizing large loads, load shedding, or energizing large capacitor banks. This figure shows the waveform of a voltage swell event. Momentary and temporary interruptions are similar to each other, with the exception of their duration. A momentary interruption is defined by IEEE 1159 as having a duration between 1/2 cycle and 3 seconds, and having a magnitude of less than 10% of the rated nominal voltage. This figure shows an example of a momentary interruption's RMS waveform. A temporary interruption is defined by IEEE 1159 as having a duration between 3 seconds and 1 minute and having a magnitude of less than 10% of the rated nominal voltage. Here is an RMS waveform of a temporary interruption. Along with sags and swells, both momentary and temporary interruptions are categorized as short duration RMS variations. That was a brief discussion on short duration RMS variations. Back to you, Carl.
Thanks, John. Be sure to watch the whole series to learn more about power quality phenomenon. This is Carl Kersey from Carl's Corner. Be safe.